This was a game that, without question, the effort and the engagement, the competitive spirit was there throughout the game. So I don't have any disappointment about that part of the game. If we continue to play the way we're playing, it's just about learning how to finish the games and come out on top. But there is a trajectory there that is pleasing. And now from there, how do we get better? And obviously we can't take anything for granted, but sometimes when you're not getting the outcome, you can still be getting better. And I do feel that way about this group, that we're getting better. I don't think they're discouraged. And I've said to these guys multiple times that if we were going to break, we would have been broken by now. So that is off the table. Now it's just a matter of finding that breakthrough. The win at ECU wasn't the breakthrough, it was a good win. The loss at Charlotte was a disappointment. This was an opportunity to break through, because when we left Denton, there was a huge gap between Rice and North Texas on a basketball court. It was the only game that we had played all year where at the end of the game, we were no threat. The game was not in the balance. There was no game pressure on the opponent. They were just clearly the better team, and they played like it. Our last two home games against the two best teams in the league, both teams played well. Memphis played well, and we had a chance. North Texas came in here and played the way we expect them to play. And that gap between the day we left Denton and now has closed, at least to the point where our guys know we can compete against the best teams in the league, and now we got to find ways to win.
What's been different since that first meeting in Denton to now?
Well, we were 11-4 going into that game, and we thought we were good, and we got humbled. And I think we had a little bit of a hangover thereafter, and we recovered from that hangover because we got a good group of guys who are bonded, and we got good chemistry, and they didn't give in. They come in, they practice hard every day, they got great attitudes. We got to get better at communication. We got to be a little bit more physically tough. There's things we got to get better at, but they're bought into what we're doing, and they're trying, right? I can't make the free throws go in for them. We got to make those. We missed 11 free throws in a 2-possession game, and even though they won by 6, it was a closer game than that down the stretch. We had an opportunity at the free throw line to take the lead, and we don't complete those. So, those kinds of things. 13 offensive rebounds. We didn't turn it over much, but we had a couple one-timely ones. But yeah.
Are the turnovers that you touched on it, that came at an inopportune time, is that one of the things you really hope to clean up to get better, to close out victories?
Yeah, just some poise. I think we got a little rush down the stretch, wanted to make a play, but crowd got into it. Alaman hit a big three, and then we had like 2 or 3 possessions where we were just kind of sped up, and we just need a little bit more, little veteran leadership in those moments.
In your opinion, what is the upside for Jacob Dar?
I think he can be as good as he wants to be. He's got all the physical attributes. He's got the attitude. He's got the work ethic. He's got the talent. The game is slowing down for him, in terms of being a ball handler and a passer and a decision maker and all of those things. But his motor is always running. He's trying. He's always going, even if he's going the wrong place. But he is trying. And so he's been a fun young man to coach, just to see his growth. And you're talking about a young man who took a jump up in level and missed the entire summer for a team that's in their first year with a new coach. So like those June, July practices actually mattered, and then he comes on board. And so you could see significant growth in real time with him.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.